Good morning, girls. Today we'll begin with chapter 4, the Turkish invasions. Now, the word invasion, it means entering into an area or a country without their permission or consent. So this chapter, it's about two main Turkish kingdoms, two important Turkish kingdoms, Ghazni and Gur, and their invasions, how they invaded India. So we'll begin. The rise of Turks. By the end of the 9th century CE, the mighty Abbasid Empire disintegrated into a number of small states ruled by Turks. So we had learnt in the previous chapter about the Abbasid Empire. The Abbasids, they ruled for more than 500 years, and later, after 500 years, the Turks who came from Central Asia, they took over the rule. So the Abbasid Empire, it disintegrated into small states. Disintegrate means to break into small parts. So by the end of the 9th century, the Abbasid Empire, it broke into small states, and these states, they were ruled by the Turks. The Turks were hardy, warlike tribesmen from Central Asia who served the Abbasid rulers as palace guards and hired soldiers. So these Turks, they came from Central Asia and they were hardy. Hardy means very tough or strong. They were strong, they were tough, warlike tribesmen. They were strong and they were very dangerous. Initially, they served as palace guards and hired soldiers for the Abbasid rulers. Palace guard means someone who watches over the palace. So initially, they were palace guards and soldiers of the Abbasid rulers. Gradually, they rose to the position of governors of provinces, and when the central government grew weak, they set up independent kingdoms. Initially, the Turks, they were guards and soldiers. Slowly, they became the governors of the provinces. And when the Abbasid Empire, when the Abbasid dynasty began to grow weak, the Turks began to establish their kingdoms. These new rulers adopted the title of Amir at first and of Sultan later on. So, in the beginning they were called as the Amirs, and later on they began to be called as the Sultan. During this period, the two kingdoms that gained prominence were those centered around the two cities of Ghazni and Gur, now in Afghanistan. They were called the Ghaznavids and Gurids respectively. So, during this period, during the invasion of the Turks, there were two main kingdoms. There were two important kingdoms, which were the Ghaznavids and Gurids. And these two kingdoms, they were situated at the two cities, Ghazni and Gur. These two cities which are now located in Afghanistan. Reasons for invading India. Now we'll discuss about the reasons which led the Turks to invade India. In the 11th and the 12th centuries, the Turks, Mahmud of Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori, invaded India for the following reasons. So, in the beginning, in the 11th and the 12th centuries, these two rulers, Mahmud, who belonged to Ghazni, and Muhammad Ghori, who belonged to Gur. So these two rulers, they invaded India for the following reasons. Now we'll see what were the reasons that led to their invasion. They wanted to acquire India's wealth to maintain a large army in order to protect and expand their Central Asian possessions. Now, these Turks, as we learnt, they were from Central Asia. So, these Turks, they had possessions. They had some possessions in Central Asia. So, in order to expand their possessions, in order to expand and protect their possessions, they required a large army. To maintain this large army, they wanted India's wealth. They wanted India's wealth in order to maintain this large army. They wanted to secure a strong contingent of war elephants from India to defeat their Central Asian enemies. Now, these Turks, they had many enemies in Central Asia. So, to defeat these Central Asian enemies, they wanted elephants. They wanted elephants who were trained in wars from India. They wanted large groups of elephants who were trained for wars. Now, contingent means a large group. So, that was another reason why the Turks invaded India. They wanted to spread Islam. This would earn for them honor in the Muslim world. Now the Turks, they were followers of Islam. So these Turks, they believed that by establishing their rule in India, they'll be able to spread Islam, and this would lead them to gain honor, gain respect in the Muslim world. Honor means respect. Muhammad Ghori wanted to annex Multan and Punjab for the security of his Ghurid empire, as he feared attacks from the rulers of these states. Now, Multan, it is a place in India. So Muhammad Ghori, he was afraid that the rulers of Multan and Punjab, the rulers of these two states, they would attack his empire, they would attack his kingdom. So being afraid of this, he wanted to annex these two states. Annex means to add to something. It means he wanted to conquer these two states, and he wanted to add these two states to his kingdom. So he wanted to annex Multan and Punjab for the security of his Ghurid empire. To secure his empire, he wanted to add both these states to his empire. So these are the reasons why the Turks invaded India. Today we learnt about the rise of Turks, how the Turks began to establish their kingdoms, and the reasons why they invaded India. Now tomorrow we'll learn about the Mahmud of Ghazni. That's all for today, girls. Thank you.